Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm Ombra and today I'm gonna show you my tier list for the Respect 5 Commander damage dealer. In the previous video I showed you the best commander at Respect 3, and after this video a lot of people asked me to make a tier list for the Respect 5 and also the Respect 10 commanders. In this video I'm gonna break down the tier list in three parts: the best commander in terms of damage dealing overall the battle, the best commanders for damage dealing on round 6, the middle of the battle, and the best commander for the burst damage in the first 3 rounds. I'm also improved the calculation for determining the power of the commander, and I also add the statistics of the equipment for a perfect valuation of what the commander gonna do in a real battle. The first tier list is about the burst damage dealer commander. For be considered a burst damage commander, you need to have skill that inflict a lot of damage in the first 3 rounds of the battle. For eliminate the enemy first, they can start making damage. So commander like Cestaro, Scalelm, Witch King, Camul with the ring rate excel in this category. Also, if you have skill like Weapon Master of the Undying, you have a great output of damage in the first 3 rounds. Or in alternative, you have to be like Dane with Durin's Blood, you have an insane amount of damage on round 3 and you can be considered still a burst damage dealer. So if we talk about Respect 5 burst damage dealer commander, Cestaro is the S+ commander, the best of the best. Then we have Scalelm and the Undying on S class, we have the Witch King on A class, and then on B class we have Camul, Dane, Shadow and Saruman. Then on C tier we have Lurtz, Gimli, Aragorn and Dwalin. Again, if you are looking for a damage dealer burst commander at Respect 5, this is a tier list for you. Then we can talk about the mid-range damage dealer. For this category we're gonna consider only the first 6 rounds of the battle. In this category gonna excel who have a decent early game and also a solid cycle of skill. The number 1 of this category is Bjorn, that have skill every 2 rounds and that is a solid cycle of skill, and also have a power spike on round 4 that is an insane amount of damage and also increase the attack of Bjorn. Also commander like Dane with a decent burst on early game but a wonderful damage over time with the cycle of skill gonna excel in this category. On this graphic you can see the damage of Bjorn over round. You can see first in round 3 don't have an incredible insane damage and have a power spike on round 4. Cestaro on red have a lot better damage on early game, but then after round 4 fall down respect of Bjorn cause of the power spike and the sustained damage of Bjorn with a lot of spike every 2 rounds. So in terms of burst, like we already say, Cestaro is better than Bjorn cause deals more damage in 3 rounds. But in terms of mid game damage at round 6, Bjorn is over Cestaro by far. So the damage of the commander are not everyone linear. We have some commander exceeding the first part of the battle, some commander very strong in the mid, and some commander excel in overall damage. So my tier list for the 6th round damage dealer is Bjorn on S+, then we have Dane, Cestaro, Saruman and Scalelm on S class with a solid damage, then we have Shadow on A, and this is not the best positioning for Shadow because on round 7 is the best absolutely moment for that, because if we talk about only 7 rounds, Shadow is the number 5 overall damage. Then we have Gimli, Aragorn King of the Men, Lurtz, the Undying and Dwalin on B class, and for last on C class Galadriel. And my last tier list is about the overall damage in 10 rounds. So this is the tier list that determines who have more damage in absolute on the kit. In this category the commander that excel are the one with the cycle of skill more stronger and solid, because you won't generate damage over time, so it's not important to have a strong burst in early game. That can help to increase the damage, but the most important thing is doing damage for all the battle. The only very strong burst commander that have a chance to compete in the late game is Scalelm. Commander like Cestaro that the top one 1 of the burst damage fall down a lot here. And we have commander like Gimli that even at epic level respect 5 can compete, only with the power of the skill set with commander like Dane. On the overall power tier list for respect 5 damage dealer, we have Bjorn at 559k on S+. Then we have Dane at 506k on S+. Then on S we have only Saruman with 472k, the best of the evil faction. On A tier we have Skullhelm at 444k, followed by Gimli with 442k, so the best epic commander at respect 5 is absolutely Gimli. And very close to that we have Dwalin with 428k. Dwalin is a rare command, ascended because he's respect 5, but he's still a rare command, and at respect 5 is the number 6 damage dealer of the entire game, so Dwalin is still very solid on that meta. Then we have Chestaro at 424k, Aragorn King of the Men fall down a lot from respect 3 with 418k, and then Lurth at 405k, still in A tier. On B class we have Oglurg with 392, we have Galadriel with 387, then we have Shadow with 377k, then we have Thorin at 368k, Undying at 348, and then on C class we have Eomer that fall down a lot, cause have no better skill at respect 5, have no more point to a scene that benefit the damage dealing, so only 347k from them. Then we have Aragorn at 345, Bard at 330, Azog at 340, Balin at 330, and Camul at 303. On D tier we have Legolas 298, Zegrid 293, Irgon 290, Khaldun 283, Witch King terrible 277, but the Witch King is not a damage dealer, it's just a CC master, one of the best for making CC, but we're gonna talk about that in a future video. Yuktak at 260k, Adune at 253k, and for last again Faramir at 223k. So how can you use this 3-tier list? You have to understand how the game works and think about where is the moment where I have to win my battle considering my team. I have a team that won't win in the early game, on the mid game, on the late game. You need to start to think about that. There's commander like Chestaro that are the number 1 on burst, fall down in the position number 7 at the end of the battle. So you need absolutely to think when you want to win and set your formation and your equipment in base of what you wanna do. Of course, who you gonna fight also count for determining who is the best, and I hope all the number and the tier list I make gonna help you to make the best decision for your account and yourself. That's all for this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, just smash like on that and also subscribe to my channel for future content. Let me know in the comment what you think about tier list and this format in general, if you like it. I really appreciate it when you leave me a feedback on the comment. I plan to do that for Respect 10, for Control Commander, and also for the Healer. If you wanna support directly my channel, I wanna also remember you I have an affiliated link. You can use that for buying gem from the official site of the game, and if you choose to do that, the devs gonna recognize me a little commission on what you buy on the shop. Like always, thank you for following me and see you in the next. Woo!